Salute Black Goose TV family. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day and hopefully your weekend is going absolutely amazing. Look, I want to talk about this. I want to share this. I want to speak to the Black Goose TV family, see what you guys think about it, because it is interesting. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, like, that's the very least. It's interesting. It's also shocking, and to an extent. Um, Let me bring this over here so y'all can really hear what I'm talking about. Okay. Oleksandr Usyk addresses gun report neighbors being dragged away. What are we talking about here? What are we referring to? We all know Usyk is fighting Joshua. He was granted, or I could say he was given the okay for him to leave the country, for him to begin to train and be ready in preparation for the Joshua fight. Obviously, the reason why he has to be given the okay is because we have this crazy war that's going on between Russia and Ukraine. And with that being the case, we have a lot of boxers who are from both sides that are deciding whether or not they want to stay and fight or if they want to leave and continue to do their obligation when it becomes a sport that they're under contract with. Either way, you can't blame whatever decision they have going on because obviously, what I'm saying, we don't know we can't put ourselves in that position because we're not going through what they're going through. So I respect whatever they decide to do. For example, Bivol is still taking on Canelo with, him being from Russia. You see Usyk coming over and deciding that he's going to fight Joshua. Lomachenko decided not to fight Kambosos and stay over and continue to fight. So whatever the case may be, there's no type of way, especially for someone from the outside looking in, to be able to understand or really be able to have a real grounded and factual opinion on the situation. But what we can do, obviously, is talk about whatever's being reported about the particular situation, dissect it, analyze it, and share it with the family. And that's what I'm doing right here. So salute to the people, man. Salute to the family, Black Goose family. Nothing but love to y'all. Hopefully y'all like, subscribe, and continue to support the channel, because all we're doing out here is bringing boxing news on a whole different aspect and a whole different level. And we talking about things no one else is talking about. So this is coming from World Boxing News Net. Oleksandr Usyk once again addresses gun report neighbors being dragged away. So what are we talking about? This seems serious. It seems crazy. I need some details. Fluence, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Give me the backstory. Give me the details, the nitty gritty, all that good stuff. Let's get into it. You already know what it is. So the heavyweight champion traveled back to his homeland when the war began to defend his country alongside friend Vasily Lomachenko and the Klitschko brothers. Arriving in the Czech Republic on his way to eventually heading to the country where that will stage the fight, Usyk had no hesitation in returning once Russia started their bombardment. I had to cancel a direct flight to Kiev, Usyk told Profile Boxing. I came back via Poland. It took a day to get to Kiev, then another 2 to see my family, and I calmed down a bit. Once in Ukraine, Usyk got pictured holding a gun with a group of soldiers he took, praising his bravery. Explaining the scene at his family home, Usyk told a chilling tale regarding some of those who live close by them. So listen closely. This is where we connect the dots. I know they shot at our house, broke down the gate, and dragged away some of our neighbors. I know they shot at the house, broke down the gate, and dragged away some of our neighbors, pointed out Usyk, but I don't know what it looks like there now. We can't get in touch with anyone. It's terrible when it's yours. You have to run to hide in the basements at every wrestle. I was brought up in the Orthodox faith, which teaches us not to judge others, but for me, whoever supports war is schizophrenic, a sick person, stated the champ. I may have picked up the gun, but that doesn't mean I would use it, he said before responding to what he would say if he saw Putin and spoke to him directly. What I would say to him, nothing. I'm not interested in the man. I have nothing to say to him. I didn't think for a moment that I would stay there. This fight would be special for me in that respect. Usyk for Joshua 2 will go down in June, possibly in London or Saudi Arabia. So that's a chilling detail. You know what I'm saying? I can never imagine it because obviously I'm not going through whatever he may be going through, but I wanted to read that. I wanted to put that there in the atmosphere, man. And I just wanted to see what you guys, thought about that. Usyk detailing something that he's going through and he had to deal with and see when he was, in that particular position, and for him to still decide to come out and still continue with the fight, you can tell how much this fight means to him. I just respect Usyk to another level. I respect Joshua for taking the fight, understanding, the situation, and I can't wait for what's going to happen. But I'm going to know what you guys, your opinion on it, what you guys feel about it, this whole situation. Who do you guys think is going to win? I'm also going to go to the community board. I'm going to ask the same question because I think this is something that I'm very curious to see what you guys think about it. So nothing but love to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Look out for the other videos I'm going to drop tonight. Usyk addresses gun report, neighbors being dragged away, and he doesn't know the situation now. A brother that has to see that, go through that, and that's what's on his mind when it comes to his training. That's a scary brother right there. And I don't know how much I'm going to be able to think in my head Joshua can overcome that, but we'll see. Nothing but love to everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, appreciate y'all, Black.